Stafford here in the street stock. I just ran C Open, the trucks at Michigan, and I wanted to get another race in because I'm not sure I'm going to have time tomorrow. And I tried to do some rallycross, but I was the only one signed up for that, so came over here to some street stocks at a track I am always slow at, always struggle here. Car number 5 starting in 5th. Really struggled in practice. I don't know how to get into the 21.4s. And luckily,
man, we're going green next
at least the
time
people
by.
who qualified, there's only a few that were able to beat me. I had a 21.5, 4, 7, but in practice, the open practice, before the session launched, there was like 10 or 15 drivers that were up in the 21.4s, and I have no idea how to get that quick. But we got
Get
60
ready.
laps here. Hopefully it's a clean one. Hopefully we don't
cars
get run
in.
over. Dan, behind me in the number 11, said hi before the race, so good luck to him. The leaders are going.
Green flag, green
And
flag.
I got a really bad start, I guess. Let's try to get in here nice and smooth.
Got one outside.
Car is extremely loose
Still
off the
there.
corner. But entering the corner, it's kind of tight.
Stay low. You're clear high, clear
And this
high.
guy jumps right in front of me and he gets everybody stacked up. Did not have much room to make that move, but he did.
Outside.
Just working the
Stay
bottom
low.
here.
There's a car on the high side. 3 wide, you're in the middle.
3 wide, I'm in
You're
the middle.
clear
I
high,
don't
clear
know what call that was for. I guess my nose barely got on the outside of the 13 while he was on the apron. But we moved into 4th already. Somehow. Just trying to keep it nice and calm here. Try not to overdrive it. I was overdriving entry pretty bad in practice as well. Trying to get a diamond line working, but it really wasn't much better than just running the bottom here. May need to get around 13 somehow if we can. He starts getting loose out of the corner. We might be able to cut underneath him. We will see.
No problem, man.
And I got loose on entry there and completely screwed up the corner. We're going to get an okay exit. I can move the brakes back. It starts getting tighter, but right now it's just super loose. Left the steering ratio default. But I don't know if that's ideal. Probably is. With how loose the set is, you want to be able to catch it. If we just don't slide too much through the corner, we're actually pretty quick, seems like. There's a 21.4 right there. And I'm not sure the draft is a huge factor with these, but maybe it is. And maybe that's why we got a 21.4 right there. Or I've just backed it down so much from how bad I was overdriving it in practice, that's gained me a lot of speed. And that could be what it is. 13 pitches it on entry.
Stay high.
And we
hit
hit him and slam into the wall.
Inside. Stay high.
Didn't try to hit him there. I was trying to stay behind him. But we got the inside call, and then he just got sideways. I guess we touched him.
Good job, man.
And look at that terrible overdrive.
All clear, all clear.
As I'm trying to get everything back together. That gets the 7 by us. We somehow only got a 1x for that. I don't know what the deal is with that. But yeah, didn't mean to get into him, but that was all on him, I think. He got so sideways mid-corner. And then cut to the bottom. I tried to go on his outside. So I'm not going to take blame for it, but he might blame me. I don't know. I need to start backing up the corner more. I am back to overdriving it and getting it way too loose. Looks like we at least have 4th place speed though. Nobody's going to be catching the leaders, it looks like. Maybe the 7 will. Maybe he'll pull away. Maybe I'll hit the wall down the straightaway. even if we had made contact there, which I didn't feel like we did, but I think we got a 0x.
Right out of talent 15.
Not sure why he would have spun to the left, because I went to his right. I guess if I just ran straight into the back of his right rear, but I don't know. Maybe I don't know the front ends on these stupid cars, because I thought I was on his outside. But I wouldn't have been there in the first place had he not gotten it so sideways mid-corner. But apologies. Anyway, 7 drifting it into the corner. I'm drifting it out of the corner. Unfortunately, with all that and me slamming the wall, that got the 7 a really good run to my inside. I think the people that haven't qualified are flying up through the field now, unfortunately, so we may be dropping here. Somebody just sitting on the inside of the track, I think, on the access road. Kind of using a little bit of throttle and brake at the same time on entry seems to help settle the car. But yeah, I got nothing for the 7, it looks like. I'm not sure I got anything for anybody around me. The 4 is catching me. The 1 has kind of stayed at 6/10 this whole time. Maybe that's the pace car I keep seeing down there. Not sure. Big slide through the center there for me. It loses time. I'm just so bad here. This is not a good track for me. I'm not sure why. I always struggle so bad here. The corners are weird. And you can use the apron, and the fast people do, but every time I try, I either way underdrive it or just completely overshoot the corner. Very difficult for me. I don't know what to do. Use the apron to help turn it on entry, but then you're just wrecking loose on exit. There's not much I can do about it. Looks like we're going to lose the top 5 here once the 1 and the 6 get around me. Who knows how much more we're going to lose after that. Not the 1 and the 6, the 1 and the 4. And put me in 6th place. But yeah, I got nothing for the 1 car. Maybe once he gets in front of me, I can follow his line and maybe learn something. He's definitely using the apron on entry. See if we can gain anything. We're losing time to everybody behind us. It's crazy. I'm just so freaking slow, man. See if you can get a run on my inside.
Inside. Still there.
We about wrecked ourselves on him there. Thought
Stay
he'd go to the
high.
apron like he had been, but he kind of stayed up above the white line.
Go high. Stay high.
He's gonna get the 1 and the 4 by me. Maybe my tires are just cooked.
Still there.
And the 4 just drives into me down the straightaway.
Clear low, clear low.
Interesting move. We still have the 2, the 3, and the 6 behind me, which could all be faster than me. Let's try and follow the 4, see if we can learn anything. I can't get on throttle without it getting super loose on me. Off the corner. Like, I just slide and that kills me. Man. Because I gotta put so much wheel in it with how sharp the exit is, and then it just snaps. Trying to get off the corner. Nearly just put it in the wall. Just need to straighten the wheel out faster. This guy's gonna run into me.
All clear, all clear. Inside. Still there. Stay high.
They're really
There's
stacked
car
up
on the low
bad
side.
behind them. We're gonna lose a
there?
bunch of
Hold
positions
your line.
here. I'm gonna hit the wall.
Still there.
Well,
Stay high.
this isn't good. And the 3 just bumps the 6.
All clear, all clear.
Puts him out of the way. You're gonna see any retaliation. Yep. That's
Go low.
amazing.
All right, man. Caution is out. Caution is
Fantastic.
out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed.
Just great driving. Just right hooks him on corner entry. Little tap, and that's what you get. Completely destroyed.
Pit road is now open.
I don't know. I don't think the 3's.
Don't you love getting dumped?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that was amazing.
All right, we're halfway to the finish.
And now we're going to be starting on the outside, so who knows where we're going to end up on this restart before slam the wall.
Car 14.
And,
Got the white dog. Let him by on the outside.
He slammed the wall on the pace lap, and the 6 is just lying in the chat. So that's cool.
Let the 14 car by.
Hopefully the 3 sends that in. I'm sure he will. We are at 1x. I don't know how. We only got a 1x for the stuff we did with the 13. 14 up there blinking. 13 is in 12th. He's going to be pretty close to us on this restart, so he may end up getting around us. But great driving by the 6. Wonderful. Hopefully he ends up getting wrecked.
Pit road is closed.
Nearly got in the back of me when I was in front of him, when he just caught me. Like, he never made an attempt to pass, but he didn't actually make contact with me, so that's good. And then the 3 gives him a tap. I don't know if it was intentional or not to move him out of the way, but the 6 then just right hooked him. Definitely intentional.
All right, man.
We
we're
may be
going
lucky
green
to get a
next
top
time by.
5
All
here.
right, man. Line up on the outside.
The 2
road
may
out.
dive bomb from the outside
You gonna
line
go by?
and wreck the whole field. Not the 2, the 6.
No, get up there, 14.
We'll see how this goes. We may just get run over here.
Get
I
ready.
may not be able to get my car in gear.
All right, man.
Anything else that
The pace car
rhymes.
is in.
This isn't going to be good. At least this was quick enough. We can maybe get spread out a little bit. I think we're clear on the inside. Big contact up ahead.
Outside. You're on the
Oh
bottom,
my
3 wide.
lord.
Go high. Alright, man. Caution is out. Caution is out. Line up single file.
I
Pit road is
saw an
closed.
opening, I just tried to go.
Catch the 6 car.
I don't know what these idle at. Oh, what a freaking mess. I tried to get low, then the 10 just kept spinning because I had no room high. And the exits of the corners here are so tight. I guess I should have just gone through the grass.
12, you gonna go this restart?
No, we got the 13 right behind us. We're going to be on the inside this time at least. Who knows how we are on speed, though. This has the new damage model. I'm not sure what it does to the engine.
Pit road is now open.
But this is a freaking mess. The toe may be knocked out. I don't know.
Past the 14. Past the...
If we can survive, we may end up getting the top, whatever,
Catch the 6
top
car.
7. Depending on how horrible these restarts are. I think the car might be busted. It sounds really strange. The engine. Maybe not. I don't know.
Past the 13. Past the...
I don't know. We'll see how it goes on this restart. We may just be way off the pace and then get run over in the corner.
Pit road is closed.
Who knows? Seems like we have a lot of people in front of us for just being in 7th. I guess we don't. Coming to 1 to go. Gotta make sure I don't overdrive turn 1 on this restart.
Alright, man. We're going green next time. Bye.
And then
Alright,
probably
man.
get
Line
run
up on the
over
inside
by
row.
the 13. We will see. Oh, that's Dan in the Pennzoil car, looks like. Couldn't tell.
Get ready.
This is not a good car to have your shifter
pace
messed
car
up
is
in, the
in.
transmission being so old. They're slamming into the leader here before we get the green. So that's good.
Green flag. Green flag. 20 more laps. Got one outside. All clear. All clear.
Alright, seems like the car is fine. We're at 20 to go. Seven's getting it very loose on the high side. See if we can take advantage of him being stuck up there. Looks like we may not be able to. Maybe we can.
Got one outside. Stay low.
Contact behind. Nearly just corrected
Stay
it
low.
right
There's a
straight
car
into
on the
him.
high side. Still there.
Alright, clear
All
him.
clear. All clear.
He may have been damaged on that wreck, I'm not sure. We're still slow though. Pulling away from him just a touch. Maybe not. Big dive bomb for the lead, it looked like. 7 overdriving the corner trying to get on my inside. It's not going to work out for him so good. Until he wrecks me. Then it'll work out good. but he loses a bunch of time on exit when he does that. Alright, just be calm, hold our line. We should be able to hold off the 7. As long as I don't overdrive the corner really terribly or get it too sideways. Eventually the 7's gonna fall off so bad he'll stop trying to dive on the inside or he'll wreck me. And there's me overdriving the corner like I said I didn't want to do.
Stay high. Clear low, clear low. You got one inside. Still there. Stay high. There's a car on the low side.
6 got the wall.
Still there. All clear, all clear. Inside. Stay high. All clear,
And
all
there's
clear.
that spot gone. Just said I needed to not overdrive it. Now the 9's gonna wreck me. Man, I am so terrible. Just need to stop sliding it so much. I can't keep the wheels on me.
Tend to go with the line.
Tend to go with the line. Seven's pitching it through the corner. As am I. Gosh dang. Just terrible. At least he's catching me on entry where he can't do much off the corner. I just gotta not miss the bottom like I've done multiple times this race. Alright, he's wrecking almost. He had a terrible corner. We should be safe. Maybe he got help from the 13. He may just drive through us if he gets to us. Coming to 5 to go soon. You know, I got wrecked. Well, this might come out before the truck race, so I don't want to say. So, forget you heard that. But it could be foreshadowing. So that's all I'm saying. Man, I am terrible.
5 laps to go.
5 to go, 7 nearly spins it. Overdrive an entry. 13's definitely faster than me right now. Will he use the bumper to get out of my way, or get me out of his way? Well, he just nearly self-spun on entry, so maybe he won't have an opportunity. Use the wall to straighten the car out. Alright, he's starting to fall off a little bit. I gotta be happy with 7th, I guess. I think I qualified 7th, didn't I?
Alright, man. 2 to go.
2 laps to go. Let's get us to the white flag, please. 13 keeps getting it very sideways on entry. That's killing his exits. So I don't think he will
You just got the
be able to
white
get to
flag.
me
That means one more left to go.
unless he full throttles the corner. Coming down the backstretch, the final time.
Have a slow car on the bottom. Car
And
stops down
somebody's
low.
wrecked.
Go high.
It's the 8, and that was 4 position. That was the 3rd place guy, so we're going to get 6th. Interesting development there. Maybe he gets
There's the
spun
checkered
on the white
flag.
flag. I'm happy with 6th, though.
Great
It looks
job,
like he
driver.
just full throttled into the corner and slammed the wall trying to get to somebody, maybe. Good run to Dan. He finishes 10th as the 11. And we end up with a messy 5 incidents. No, I started 5th, so I lost a spot there. That was a tough one and kind of messy. We'll take a look at what happened. At least we only got a couple cautions. 3 at the beginning here, he just taps the wall. It's going to be a lot of this dragging the wall on the entry here. And 13. Oh wow, that looked really bad from my view. I thought, from the cockpit, I thought I turned to the right to try and get on his outside. But there, it just looked like I drove straight into the back of him. Yeah, I don't know what I was doing there. Sorry to the 13. He gets it sideways and loses. I thought he'd go further down, and I didn't realize I was coming down that much, and I just drove straight into his right rear. So that's my fault there. And the 15 gets it sideways in front of him and just slams on the brakes. Yeah. Well, that's my bad. 15. I wouldn't have been very happy if I was a 13, but it was his mistake that put him in that position. But that's pretty bad by me. In my mind, I thought I was cutting it to the right. Yeah, that's just stupid right there. I was trying to cut it to the right to go around his outside. And that's a little tiny bump. Not much there. And then he just never was clear, just went down and completely destroyed the 3. This is when the 4 just drives straight into the wall on the pace lap. And then we had this mess of the restart. The 1 car is trying to go to the middle 3 wide. So I can see why that would be stupid. Then the 10 really slides and slows down in front of the 4, and the 4 spins him. And I try to cut low because I don't have a lane high. This is what I'm looking at. I thought he's going to slide up towards the wall, but he just kind of sits there spinning, holding the brake, doing a good job, and then my hole closed up. Because right there, I'm like, I got to get low, and then he just kind of stops. And that hurts the right front a little bit. The 3, whoa, way overdriving it, straight into the back of the 12. Not sure what that kind of move was. And the 12 drags the wall. 15 smacks the wall. 13 into the wall. 6 into the wall. I think this is all we're going to see until the very end. 10 into the wall. And some of these lines, it's crazy. What were the tires? 75, 61. I'm just pitching it just as much as everybody else. 13 clips the apron and smacks the wall. 15's gonna hit the wall down the straightaway. And then these two had an issue because the 13 got around him. Oh, the 9 hit the wall on entry and then way overdrove it, drifting it through the entire corner that gets the 13 to his inside. I wish I could have held off the 7, but I was just so much slower than he was. 12 into the wall. He's getting very loose in front of the 15 and spins down and gets him. Ten just smacking the wall. 12 just smacking the wall multiple times. Nothing really there. What is this stupidness? I imagine the 4 has been trying to get around him, or maybe just stuck behind him this whole time. I mean, he's not to his inside. He's to his bumper. But if you can't get on his inside off the corner, it's not going to do you any good. It's coming to the white flag. So the 4 is just like going to wreck him now to get the position, I guess. And the 8 drives it in deep to block, and the 4 just drives straight through him. A lot of intentional wrecking in this race. And then the 8's going to full throttle him up here. Even though he had exited out. Well, that was kind of stupid. Can we look at the... Like, was there anything? Any contact between them if we can get back there? I mean, the 8's just in front of the 4. The 4 is never showing a nose to the inside. He's always just right behind him. There was a little nose. But the 8 held him off. And the 4 just drives straight into the 8. I wouldn't have let him go if he did that to me anyway, either. So the 4 doesn't get the run off the corner. So he's not able to pass. Looks to the inside there. He can't get the run, and he just caught him. So then on the white flag, final corner, the 4 just decides to drive through him to get the position instead of passing him. So, yeah, a lot of very interesting driving. Like the 8, I mean, I don't know. The 8's kind of blocking. He's running the bottom and getting a low entry, which is probably hurting. It's slow. He's slowing up the 4 for sure. But I mean, if you're gonna move somebody out of the way, bump them in the middle of the corner, move them up the track, get the run on the exit, clear them instead of just driving through them until they spin. I don't know. I don't know. I was terrible. Everyone was much faster than I was. I finished 6th, and then everybody that didn't qualify finishes 1, 2, 3, 4. So I was just bad.